No one knows the full truth. We know the full truth.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are letting it all out. On Monday, Netflix released a second trailer for the highly anticipated documentary, Harry and Meghan, and the couple are sharing about the darker side to their high-profile love story.
It's really hard to look back on it now and go, what on earth happened?
You hear that? That is the sound of hearts breaking all around the world.
She's becoming a royal rock star.
And then
Everything changed.
The 1-minute teaser trailer continued on with Harry sharing what really happens to the women who marry into the royal family and how he, quote, doesn't want history to repeat itself, referring to what happened with his mother, Princess Diana.
There's a hierarchy of the family. You know, there's leaking, but there's also planting of stories.
There was a war against Meghan to suit other people's agendas.
It's about hatred. It's about race.
It's a dirty game. The pain and suffering of women marrying into this institution, this feeding frenzy.
I realized they're never going to protect you.
I was terrified. I didn't want history to repeat itself. No one knows the full truth. We know the full truth.
Netflix revealed that the 6-episode series will be released in 2 volumes, with Volume 1 being released this Wednesday, December 8th, and Volume 2 next week on December 15th. Last week, the first teaser trailer was released, and it showed intimate, never-before-seen photos and videos from the couple's relationship. Harry and Meghan signed a multi-year deal with the streaming company back in September 2020 to exclusively develop documentaries, scripted shows, feature films, and children's programs in connection with their company, Archwell Productions, the New York Times has reported. Access Hollywood recently chatted with DailyMail.com's Charlie Langston, and she spoke about how the Duke and Duchess are perceived in the UK, now after stepping back from their roles as working senior members of the royal family.
I think the shock of Brexit has definitely worn off. I think the general feeling now among people in the UK is almost a kind of not knowing what will happen next. I think Meghan and Harry have continued to prove that they will throw curveballs at every available opportunity, whether that's an Oprah interview that kind of devastates the royal family, or whether it's an appearance on Ellen where, you know, Meghan is kind of playing the fool in a silly prank. So the shock, yes, definitely worn off, but the apprehension is still there. I don't think anyone knows what they're going to do next, and that still means there's a little bit of fear within the royal family, especially. You know, they've almost become like the Thomas Markle. You know, there was a time where no one knew what Thomas Markle was going to say next, what he was going to do next, what TV show he was going to appear on next. And I think Harry and Meghan have now kind of prompted that same feeling in the UK, and especially within the royal family. And I can imagine that behind closed doors, Buckingham Palace's most senior advisors are still very nervous about what the two of them could say next. We obviously know that Harry is planning on writing a book, and there is a huge amount of fear about what might be written in those pages. So we just have to wait and see.